Welcome to Anti-Social Media. My name is Chris. This is Tori. This is a table rant. And this is the last part of our review of 2018 as a whole. And this one is actually not going to be about 2018. It's going to be more about what we're looking forward to in 2019.
Yeah.
2018, like, again, I said this on the first video, I thought it was going to be trash, and it wasn't actually that bad. Like, when I actually listed out my movies, I was like, oh, there wasn't really that much trash this year. So 2018 was solid at the movie theater. As far as our forecast of 2019 movies, I'll probably say some stuff on here where it's like I don't plan on seeing that, and I probably will see it. And there's probably some stuff on here that I plan on seeing and I don't get around to it. This is just stuff these are our opinions. This is not like, based off of awards or box office or anything like that. And I don't actually have a list of 2019, but I can, off the top of my head, there's only 2 movies I know for facts that I'm looking forward to.
Should we go through my list?
I just want to say the 2 movies that I'm looking forward to. I'm sure this is the movies that anybody is looking forward to the most, and that is Avengers Endgame and Star Wars. And the newest Star Wars is going to be. They don't have a title for the newest Star Wars.
They're probably
Super Bowl time, maybe.
No, they're probably debuted at
Comic-Con or something.
D23.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Star Wars just because I want to see. We'll just say Star Wars 9. I'm looking forward to 9 because I want to see how do they clean up the mess that was Last Jedi. Maybe they don't clean it up. Maybe they just make it even worse because nobody on this channel thinks that Last Jedi was good or has any redeeming qualities. It was just not good. Yeah, I really laughed at how dumb Last Jedi was. So I really am looking forward to see how they can fix this. It may be unrepairable, but I'm gonna stay optimistic and say that I believe in J.J. Abrams. So yeah. So those are the 2 movies I'm really looking forward to. I'm sure you're gonna name something out here that I'm gonna see, but for 2019, I might have fatigue from 2018. I don't know.
So I have a list of movies on here. Some of these movies I'm excited to see. Some of them I was like, oh, I've heard about them and I may or may not see it.
Mm-hmm.
But these are just kind of like big movies. The first one that I'm actually going to see because it comes out in February, and that is How to Train Your Dragon 3. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see that.
I'm going to text while you talk about that.
I love the How to Train Your Dragon films. I think they're really good. If you don't like those movies, do yourself a favor and watch them. Also, I can't say this enough, but Big Hero 6 did not deserve that Oscar. It did belong to How to Train Your Dragon 2, and I stand by that statement. Even though I like Big Hero 6, I didn't like it as much as How to Train Your Dragon. That movie made me cry. But Hidden World, I think that's what it's called. It comes out in February. I'm excited to see that movie. I really like that franchise. Another movie that comes out in just a couple of days, I think.
Oh, you're done with talk about How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Anyway, another movie that I'm excited, which I'm pretty sure this comes out in January, and that is Glass, which is a sequel to Split and Unbreakable.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Split quite a bit. Everyone was raving about it, and I was like, I gotta see this, and I was like, yeah, I like it. Plus, I really love James McAvoy.
Talk about jacked.
First of all, shout out to James. Hit me up, I'm just saying, I think he's married. But whatever, the point is that I really like James McAvoy, and I'm excited to see what happens next. Another movie that's coming out. How do you feel about Shazam? The real Captain Marvel. I said it. Come at me.
Yeah, right. I'm looking forward to it. As far as wanting to know if it's going to be good or bad.
Trailers look okay.
You can end up making a really good movie with Shazam, or it can go really bad because it's a character. I mean, as a comic fan, I know him, but it's a character that a lot of people may not know. So they're gonna have to do some backstory, they're gonna do some explanation, and that's always hard, kind of tricky. So it can go well, it can go bad. I'm hoping for the best with Shazam.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited for Shazam. He already talked about it, but also Avengers Endgame. I didn't really like Infinity War. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't really care about it. I am curious to see how this ends. I have a good feeling in my soul that Captain America is going to die, and if he does die, and if he dies the way that I'm thinking he's gonna die, that actually might make me cry unless he there's like some off-screen shit that's like, oh, Captain America died, and they won't do that, obviously. But I'm interested in seeing how this wraps up, because everything after this movie, that comes after this movie, after Avengers 4, I don't really care about. Like, I don't think anyone's really going to see this next phase of Marvel. I mean, people are going to go see it, but like, what, like, no. So anyway, Avengers Endgame comes out in April. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah. How do you feel about the Joker?
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned it. I forgot all about the Joker. I'm excited.
Joaquin Phoenix, I think, is going to be a good job.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I hope it is. I hope it's not like taken as something that's supposed to be like universe building. I hope it's just kind of like a one shot type of thing. Like,
absolutely.
Like it's a isolated thing, and I think DC should really do that. A lot of the characters they have, you can make very low budget and it would be good. Like a Red Hood would be good for like we're gonna build a franchise off of him. Even though I'm sure they'll probably try and do, but you can make a gritty gangster movie out of
same thing with like Green Arrow too. Good gangster film for that. Sort of.
I wouldn't go gangster with Green Arrow. I would go like swashbuckler.
Yeah.
But as far as or like make it like a western almost.
That'd be fun.
Like not western, like they're in the west, but like.
Speaking of Jason Todd, I came across this theory the other day. So, on a side note, a lot of people are claiming the reason why Wonder Woman 1984 got pushed back to 2020 is because it's rebooting the universe. Mm-hmm. And that movie takes place, obviously, in the 80s. This Joker film takes place in the 80s. And a lot of people are thinking that if this movie goes well, they might try to bring this Joker into continuity. Of course, this Joker, he's probably got chemicals in him that can make him not age, so it would make sense that if he's the same age in this movie that he is in current day. Yeah, but a lot of people are also saying, like, maybe if he works, because Jared Leto's Joker didn't really plan out too well, and he's about to do Morbius, a lot of people are saying, like, maybe the whole theory of him being Jason Todd could actually work, or they'll mysteriously kill his character off, and Joaquin Phoenix Joker will come in if it goes well. I personally like that idea. I don't know about the rebooting universe with Wonder Woman 1984. I don't know about that. But I think if Joker comes out pretty well, I would actually absolutely love to see it. I like Joaquin Phoenix a lot, and I think he's gonna kill it. John Wick Chapter 3.
Obviously.
Comes out in May, I think.
Probably the best time you can have when it comes to action movies. I completely forgot about that one too. I'm glad you brought it up. John Wick 1, my God. He invented killing. So, John Wick is like that guy.
Also, you see that behind the scenes photo where he's on the horse?
On a horse, yes.
Someone was like, this is about to be the best movie of all time.
Yes.
I agree. I'm excited for it.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen John Wick Chapter 2 yet.
What?
But I don't care because I'm still going to go see this motherfucking movie. Yeah. Another movie that's coming out this year, which I don't understand why it's coming out because I thought the third one wrapped up really well, and that's Toy Story 4.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. And for Disney as a whole, all these movies, everybody's like, I'm so excited for Lion King, Toy Story 4, Aladdin, Dumbo. Sorry, Disney. I don't think, I see through what y'all doing, and I just know that you're doing it for money. Like, y'all aren't doing it to revamp the characters or nothing like that. I just think it's so transparent. Y'all have way too much money, and y'all are flexing it right now. And I'm just not excited to see any of these movies. I'm sorry. I'm really not.
I'm just curious to see what happens. That's it. I don't know if I'm going to go to the theater to see it. I'll be honest with you. It depends on what everyone else is saying. That's probably going to be the one movie that I'm like, I'm letting other people's opinions sway me or not. Because usually I'll just go see something because I want to see it. Another movie that's coming out next year is the Fast and Furious spinoff, Hobbs and Shaw, with Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. And Idris Elba plays the villain.
Yeah, I'm probably going to see it. Can't say I'm anticipating it. The last Fast and the Furious movie that came out, I was like, yeah. I mean, it's the whole series is absurd. When you think about it, like, these non-military trained guys are being hired for military duties, so it's just like, nigga, y'all were stealing cars in the first, or robbing 18-wheelers in the first movie. Now y'all are like sinking submarines and shit. The last one though, like, I just completely checked out. So I guess they did a good job of keeping me invested for 8 movies, but on movie 8, I was like, okay.
Movie 8. I like Dwayne Johnson, I like Jason Statham, and I like those two characters together, and I think it's going to be good, and I'd like to see what Idris Elba does with his villainry. I think he's a talent that people don't appreciate as much. Yeah. Another movie coming out this year, if it ever actually comes out, which I know for a fact you won't see it, but I put it on the list anyway because I'm curious about it, and that is New Mutants.
New Mutants.
That's a thing. That movie was supposed to come out this year, along with Dark Phoenix, which is also on this list. Dark Phoenix got pushed back like 8 times. That was supposed to come out in February. Now it's coming out in June. I put them on the anticipated movie.
Super trash.
I put both of those and put them in the 2 thing. I put those on my most anticipated movies just because I'm an X-Men fan, so I'm just curious to see. I was an
X-Men fan to the last 2 X-Men movies.
But you know,
I want to just that's one property that I'm like, please, Disney, please buy them, please.
Whatever.
Please.
We'll see what happens. I'm not excited for Dark Phoenix, but I just want to see Dark Phoenix. I just want to see how they're going to handle that. Another movie that's coming out this year, which I don't know if you're ever going to see it or if you even care, and that is Godzilla, King of Monsters. That movie looks awesome.
Godzilla 1 was...
That trailer was
an abomination.
Godzilla
was in the movie for less than 15 minutes.
Well,
he's the title character.
Whatever. When we saw Aquaman, that trailer came on before.
Yeah, imagine 15 minutes of Aquaman. In Aquaman.
Anyway, right? I was saying he's in the movie a lot. Anyway, that trailer came on before we saw Aquaman, and our dad was really excited. He was like, "Oh, that's Mothra. Oh, that's Rodan. Oh, that's King Ghidorah." He was really excited for that movie, and I'm excited as well.
Showing his age like it ain't shit.
Right, but also Godzilla versus King Kong comes out either in 2020 or 2021. I don't know. I'm excited for that movie. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm in for the kaijus. I'm for it.
Hashtag don't care.
Another movie that's coming out this year, which I don't think you're gonna see, but I want to see it, is Rocket Man.
Never was an Elton John fan. I
like Taron Egerton. I had a feeling that they were going to get him.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
I had a feeling they were going to get him to play Elton John because not only was he
it's a good throwback. It's a good, callback,
But also he voiced a character in the movie Sing. And he sings Elton John's music in that movie. And I was like, he does a really good job. And he's actually singing in the movie. So I think I'm excited for that. Another movie that's coming out next year, which I don't really like horror films, but I'm going to see this fucking movie because the first one made me very excited. And that is It Chapter 2. I am excited. It comes out later on in the year, but I'm looking forward to that movie. We already talked about Star Wars 9. I don't really care about Star Wars 9, but I'm going to go see it because what else am I going to do in December?
Yeah, I just want to see what happens.
Another movie that's coming out, and it's got Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, and someone else that I can't think of right now, and that is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Quentin Tarantino movie with Sharon Tate and all that good stuff. I'm excited for that shit. I'm ready for it.
I won't use the word excited, but I'll probably see it.
Jordan Peele's next movie, Us, comes out this year.
I can't wait for fake woke people to talk. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie yet. I haven't seen anything on Twitter like their responses for it, but I guarantee it. And correct me if I'm wrong. I guarantee people are gonna be like, "Oh, his first movie was like how the white man is the villain. Now this movie is showing us how black people's the only thing that's getting black people in our goal is ourselves.
Mental health in the black community is real. Oh, that's Leonardo DiCaprio's in that movie. That's the other guy. How did I not think of that? Anyway.
And what?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio, hashtag best actor of all time. Fight me.
But yeah, Us is it's coming out soon. Comes out in a couple of weeks or months or whatever.
Actually, I want to make a mention since you said you don't really like scary movies. The first movie I'm seeing of 2019 will be Escape Room. Look, I like the trailer. My man Lawrence from Insecure. The only redeeming thing about Insecure is Lawrence. And he's in that movie, so I want to see it. Yeah. Hashtag Lawrence High.
Even though Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse came out in December of 2018, that was the first movie I saw this year because I saw it yesterday at the time of this recording.
Okay.
But anyway, another movie that's coming out this year that I don't really understand why the fuck it's coming out, and that's Spider-Man Far From Home. Didn't that dude die?
Yeah, well, obviously this is kind of the issue that Infinity War said. Like I don't believe that any of the people that died are gonna stay dead. Especially Gamora, because we know that they're coming out with Guardians 3.
That got postponed though, so.
Well, that's not due to the fact that the movie is having issues. They're having issues with the cast not wanting to be. It's political. It's not. They didn't get pushed back because of Infinity War. It got pushed back because of political reasons. We know that Gamora's probably not going to stay dead. We know that Spider-Man's not going to stay dead. We know Black Panther's not going to stay dead.
Trash.
It's just like a lot of it is I liked Infinity War, but that's one of the things I told you. You have to check yourself out and watch it for what it is, because we know that a lot of it had some heavy stakes, but those stakes kind of are not going to be. You can't hold those stakes there. So.
I fart on that movie.
Damn.
What were we talking about? Spider-Man From Home. Spider-Man From Home.
I'm not anticipating.
First of all,
I hated Homecoming.
First of all,
I didn't hate it, but I just didn't like it.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal, okay? He's definitely one of my favorite actors, right under Tom Hardy and Andrew Garfield. I said it. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're going to waste the fuck out of him in this movie. Okay. Like, why on earth would you hire Jake Gyllenhaal to be Mysterio, who wears a fishbowl over his head, and I think he's supposed to be British too? I don't fucking know. But, like, you're going to waste him. I might eat my words later on when this movie comes out.
I mean, look at Bane.
But, like, you wasted him. But they didn't waste Bane, though. They didn't waste Tom Hardy. I feel like they're going to waste a good actor in Jake Gyllenhaal. I said it, but that's the only reason why I'm going to go see this movie is because of Jake Gyllenhaal. And I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Who cares who's wearing the suit? Shout out to Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield for doing it.
Andrew Garfield.
Hey! His Spider-Man was great. He was just stuck in a bad movie. I said it. Come at me. We're gonna end these last three movies are all Disney properties. Of course, Disney's gonna dominate this year, which makes me sad. But
they have a movie coming. I think they have 2 movies coming out every month of next year.
Right.
Something like that. Something crazy.
So. Alright, so the very last 3 movies that are coming out this year, or at least that are on our list, and that is Aladdin. Live action Aladdin is coming out. I'm excited for Aladdin. We'll see what happens with Aladdin. I don't really. I'm excited to see how Mina Masood does. Mm-hmm. Those photos came out, and I was like, well, he does not look poor enough.
How do you not look poor enough?
Because he looks clean. Like, come on, man.
Look, I mean, you know.
He's got on shoes and shit. Like.
Wow, that's offensive.
No, he doesn't look poor enough. Okay, and I think the costumes look really beautiful though. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see this movie, even though there's some like controversy that they may or may not have spray painted actors to look more brown instead of hiring brown people.
That's offensive.
So
can't do that. Can't do that nowadays.
I mean, I don't know. I'm excited for Aladdin. We'll see what's up. We'll see what Will Smith does. Someone said, I read somewhere that he may or may not rap, and if he does rap, I'm probably gonna walk out of the theater.
Oh my god.
Someone was like, he's gonna bring some like hip hop into this.
Oh.
If he starts rapping, I swear to God, I'm getting up and I'm leaving.
Oh my god. Yeah.
How do you feel about Aladdin?
Like I said, I'm not with Disney. I know. I'm saying now that I don't care, and I know I'm probably end up seeing some of these movies. But Aladdin, if it would be one of the ones, I know for facts I'm not going to see Dumbo, and I know for facts that
I'm not trying to cry again. That last trailer made me cry, so the movie I know is going to make me. Yeah, I was crying because I'm a bitch. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. As far as the Disney movies go, I'm kind of just like I don't know. Like, straight.
Another one that's coming out later on, just a few months after Aladdin, is the live action Lion King movie.
I don't see it as live action. I don't. If it's all computer animated, why are you calling it live action?
Also, Beyonce has no business voicing Nala. I know I'm gonna get heat for that, but she does not know how to voice act. Okay, she can barely act. I think Beyonce's a great entertainer, but like, if you could have easily have gotten Tessa Thompson, who can also sing, but also has a really nice voice, and she can act as well. If you don't believe me that Beyonce can't voice act, just watch the movie Epic. I swear to God, you're gonna be like, what? The whole time, because even that took me out of the movie. The movie's actually quite good, but she takes me out. But we'll see what happens with Lion King. I'm excited for it. I want to see what Donald Glover sounds like as Simba.
What are we gonna do? African accent? What if Beyonce does the African accent in Lion King?
I'm gonna walk out of the theater.
Oh my god, that would be the funniest shit ever if Beyonce does the African accent in Lion King.
Dog. First of all, I mean, I understand that it's 2018 and you want to have blah 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 blah. But like, literally every single voice actor that voiced the original cast is still alive and they're not doing anything except for Jeremy Irons. So like. I
think they want to do a redo and make this a little bit more black.
All right. Anyway, I'm excited for live action Lion King.
I'm gonna use the word excited.
Simba dies. Not Simba. Mufasa dies in Stardust too. So if you have not seen Lion King, because I know there's gonna be a lot of people who are like, oh my god, this is my first time seeing Lion King, and I'm so excited. Get the fuck out. Anyway.
If you haven't seen Lion King,
I don't trust you.
And you're 6 currently, your parents need to be. If you haven't seen Lion King, and you're currently 6, that tells me that your parents are probably my age or a little bit older. And I think that your parents should be arrested for child neglect if they haven't showed you Lion King just yet.
Yeah, I actually showed our niece Lion King, and she laughed at the part where Mufasa dies. And then she was sad on the part.
I swear to God, I would stole the fuck out of her in the back of the head.
She was laughing at the scenes that were sad, and she was sad at the scenes that were happy.
Yeah,
so I was a little confused. I was a little confused by that.
Yeah, but she loves fucking Frozen.
everyone loves Frozen.
I don't.
Speaking of Frozen, the last movie that's coming out this year is...
I don't understand how this is a speaking of Frozen moment, but continue.
The fake Captain Marvel is coming out in March.
Shazam is coming out, who's the real Captain Marvel, but hashtag political reasons you can't.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah, right. Marvel is kind of being a little dickish about it, but whatever.
Captain Marvel comes out on International Women's Day because she's her hero.
Yeah, her. Oh. Mm-hmm. And that's another movie. I made a mention of this with the social justice warrior. You're going to ruin the legacy of someone that paved the way for us. Like, it's a 90s movie and they're trying to make her a fighter pilot, which is fine, and I think that's fine because the first female fighter pilot was in the 90s. However, they're showing a black female fighter pilot as well. I think after the first female fighter pilot, there was not another one until like the 2000s. And much less another black one. And I'm not completely sure what year the first black female fighter pilot was basically. But I think that it's important to show off, like, her story needs to be told because I'm sure she went through the same amount as the first female fighter pilot and then some because she was African American. So I just think that when you try and remake history or redo historical movies and add in diversity that was not there at that point in time, you are ruining the legacy of the people that were there at the time. The example I use is like, I don't want to see Martin Luther King played by an Asian male because it's just not the truth of what it was. Mm-hmm. Asians have their own struggle, and they deserve to have their stories told. And just as much as African Americans do, and I feel like our stories need to be told correctly. I don't want to see a movie that was based in the 1800s where they show a group of guys and the black guy is a prominent member of that group of guys, when in all actuality it would have been a good chance that he was going to be a slave or it was something negative was going to be thrown his way because of his skin color. Perfect example, if you ever seen The Patriot.
Good movie.
It's a good movie, but it's like, oh, we're not slaves, we work this land. Like, oh yeah, conveniently the main character of this movie just so happens doesn't have slaves, but that he employs freemen. Okay, whatever. So it's like stuff like that. Yeah, who's racist?
He makes good movies.
It's stuff like that. It's like you are taking away from the historical context of some of this stuff, and the weight of it can be ruined by just because you're trying to force diversity. Right. Sometimes diversity works, and sometimes it doesn't. And I also want to say that I think that Brie Larson is intolerable. She's one of those social justice warriors when it comes off to me, she seems like she's a social justice warrior for the sake of being a social justice warrior, if that makes any sense. I feel like she's the type of person that is only doing it for her own personal gain. It doesn't seem like it's natural. It feels like a lot of the causes that I see her stick up for is like, you're only saying that because of this. Like, but yeah, all in all, I feel like Brie Larson, she just kind of is a social justice warrior for her own personal gain.
Yeah.
I mean, she made a mention about, like, she doesn't want to hear the opinions of straight white men. It's like, I mean, I can understand saying, like, straight white men normally don't have the greatest opinions, but to say I don't want to hear the opinion of straight white men, I just want to make it clear. White women, y'all are like right behind straight white men when it comes to the list of people that really should probably shut the fuck up, but that's here for another day.
Yeah. Also, the only reason why I want to see Captain Marvel is because I want to know where she's been this past 10 years. Like, there was at least 3 or 4 incidents that you could have used your help. Yeah. Ultron, Thanos, whatever.
I hope like in this movie, what they actually show, like, Captain Marvel tell Nick Fury or whoever, like, yo, there's Infinity Stones out there. If they're all collected, boom, 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 this could happen. And that's what causes Nick Fury to be like, oh, it registers that everything's going to shit. Like, for him, he don't know actually what could have happened. He couldn't, like, I think they were in New York, or they were in the city. Whatever city he was in could have just been that only city under attack. He didn't know the whole world was under attack. So,
right, absolutely.
It needs to be a reason why he knew to call her in that situation.
Yeah. So I just want to see where she's been. My theory is, and I've said this for like since this movie was announced, I think she's been in a space prison, but I'm probably 1,000% wrong. But I'm going to be walking into this theater on our International Women's Day with my Wonder Woman shirt on because that's what I do best.
Oh, that's just offensive. Now, the question is, though, if she was in a space prison, what is the beeper going to... it doesn't matter. Okay, so that was our thoughts of 2019, like year in advance. Stuff we plan on seeing, stuff we're excited for. You're more excited than I am. But let us know what y'all are excited for, what you're looking for. Hopefully there's some movies that we didn't name. We named pretty much just the big movies. I'm sure there's some smaller ones in there that we're like, oh yeah, I did want to see that.
Yeah, or we just haven't seen the trailer for it yet. Or
right. So all in all, I hope 2019 has a solid year. 2018 was pretty good. So that's pretty much the end of our series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment. Those are always funny to us. So
very funny. Leave a like, subscribe, and have a good new year.
And don't watch Tori's Aquaman video.
Yeah.